Call him. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
That's right, Johnny. That's right. No. Just say no. What's good, YouTube fam? China iHoop party coming to you live. We got a crazy one today. First date. She refused to get out the car because he took her to the Cheesecake Factory. I don't know about y'all. I love the Cheesecake Factory. They have good food. Cheesecake, pasta. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know what's wrong with her, but we're about to find out.
Whew. Let me just get the door for you.
Okay.
You can tell with the smile she has on her face that she's being fake. It was the okay. Like, what's with that? Let's keep going.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
Did she just wag her finger at him? He got me at the cheesecake. Like she's embarrassed? Cheesecake Factory is a pretty good place. She acting like it's McDonald's or something.
Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
Are you're recording me?
Yeah.
The fact that she doesn't care, she has her phone out, recording. This is a date. Why do you even have your phone out right now? This man is trying to open the door for you. He's trying to be a gentleman. And you're recording. You're trying to embarrass him. For what? Girl, you're embarrassing yourself right now.
This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it?
Who takes someone that looks like this to the Cheesecake Factory? Baby girl. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to watch the things I say. You being this bold, saying someone who looks like this. Is it the dress? It must be the dress. We don't see the whole picture because there's gotta be something that's telling her that she is all that. Because I don't see it right now. Who put this in her head that this is okay? This is the way to behave on a date. And I'm assuming this guy's going to pay for it. I mean, that's what most guys do. He's getting out and opening the door. I'm definitely thinking he's the type to pay for the date. What is wrong with you, lady? Who raised you?
I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
yes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right?
She is irritating me. It's the way she's talking. It's a very demeaning tone. She's talking to him like a child. That's very disrespectful. You don't ever talk to anybody, another adult, as if they're a child. Show some respect. This man doesn't even know you, lady. At first date, I'm assuming he doesn't know you. He's not supposed to go all out, in my opinion. Why? Why would you do that? You're showing everything that you can do. The woman will expect that every time if you start out like that. You know what I do? You know what I do? Me, I'm the type to take you on a date to a coffee shop, a bar, as long as it's not loud in there. Something that's real simple. We go out for some drinks. I don't mind paying for that because it's not going to be expensive. You know, now if you're getting too many drinks, then we're going to have a problem. It shouldn't be all out because you're getting to know the person. You're trying to see if they're worth even spending that type of money on. I'm not doing that on the first date and wasting all of my money, wasting all of my energy and my time. That's what I do. So, Cheesecake Factory is goddamn nice. I wouldn't even take somebody on the first date to the Cheesecake Factory. More like Applebee's. More like Chili's.
Because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
What does any of that have to do with going to the Cheesecake Factory? Granted, he's supposed to protect her, show her some love, show her respect, or whatever. All that stuff she was mentioning. That has nothing to do with the restaurant that they're going to. He can do all of that and take you to the Cheesecake Factory. I can't believe you made him get out of the car, walk all the way around, and let him get back in the car. You should have stopped him before he even got out the car. And he should have took your ass home.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe.
You can tell she's not really listening. Look at her. She's still looking at herself in the camera, fixing herself up best she can. She doesn't care what he has to say. She's already got her mind made up that the Cheesecake Factory is just not meeting her standards. Bro, stop talking to her. Take her home. Actually, as long as she's in a safe place, I think it's cool to call it a quits. Call her an Uber, let her go home.
I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even like,
you just refused to get out of the car to go to the Cheesecake Factory. That's something that's not cooperative. An experience is what you make it. It's not about where you're going. It's about your interaction with the person. It's about your conversations, your laughs, whatever memories you make. And the Cheesecake Factory is just a part of it.
when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I don't know you.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again.
maybe
I don't
we're not
know
there
yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself
there's
all made
nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes.
She feels like she's doing everything right. Everything. She's doing it all right as a woman. No, you're not. You're not. Her putting her arm around him, that's not really necessary. And not letting him in her house, first date, I don't see anything wrong with that.
There's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well, look at my planner, where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him. No. What do you mean no?
See, I specifically.
That's right, Johnny. That's right. No. Just say no. It's a big fat no. Go home. I don't want you anymore. You're getting on my nerves. No.
I told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't.
Did this man just say an hour? He was waiting downstairs for 60 minutes? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. My man's, I see why she's on a date with you, thinking that she can do these things. You gotta put your foot down a little bit more. An hour is insane. You got me messed up. I see why you said why she didn't invite you up. That would kind of bother you or whatever. An hour is a long time. I get that. So, no, you should have just pulled off. You shouldn't have wanted an invite up to her house. Honestly, I don't even know how long I would wait. 15 minutes max, I would wait for somebody to come down because you know women that want to get all pretty, they do their thing, you know what I mean? But an hour, you got me up. You got me messed up.
Expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment, and that is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, you know, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice fancy restaurant as Aria, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing. which I'm still willing to.
He said, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing. You're right. He's a very nice guy. These type of women are the women that just try to abuse guys like him. It's ridiculous. I don't like that at all. He seems very genuine, but he's got to be a little bit more firm. Let her know what's up, man. Tell her that you just lost your chance on me. Because honestly, you're not a bad looking dude. You could get some females. I don't even know why you went for her. You can do better. Don't ever accept another woman talking to you like this again.
I would have been.
Okay.
But if we're late, I told you twice.
Late. It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to.
And now she looking stupid. Because he actually planned something nicer. He actually made reservations. But you wanted to be an hour late. Should have took you to McDonald's. Shit. With all them colors on.
Get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot. And waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, the equivalent to that? I literally
you
don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific.
You're making yourself look less and less attractive the more you talk. So saying all of these things when you're just an average looking person just makes you less attractive. It makes you below average in my eyes. Like, I couldn't do it.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm up.
Respectfully, madam. Respectfully, I am going to drop you off. Johnny was very nice. Let me stop calling him Johnny. His name is not Johnny. I don't know his name. But he's very nice. Very sweet guy, man. I do respect him for putting his foot down and doing what's right. Take her home. She should have never left the house. At this point, after waiting for an hour, she could have just stayed her ass home. It seems like that's where she wanted to be.
So you just want to call it a night?
Yeah.
Isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
He just pulled out of the parking space.
If I don't feel respected, I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah. You didn't want this place anyway, right?
I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise.
Now she's sounding all nice and willing to compromise. Baby girl, you should have compromised when he pulled up to the Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory is nice. Like, what are you talking about?
Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one.
Oh
so,
my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well, I guess I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yo, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that he did this. Like, how is she acting sad now? That's what's confusing me. Now she's hurt. Oh my gosh, that was interesting. So that's pretty much the video, y'all. I'm glad he did that. He put his foot down. Anyways, I hope you guys like this content. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm China, iHoop Party. I hope you guys take care. I'm out.